Restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
That's so typical. Body up for dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. That's so typical. Body up for dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna bust it out to the ridicule. It's so typical.
You say too late to start, got your heart in a handle. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't no heart in a handle. You know you're better than this.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Did anything that you asked for, you know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying no ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. You look at the defense for these Texans. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. A short throw caught by Andrews. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants' 38-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A minimum gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, big man with ball. Bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Short pass caught by Henry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
The Texans had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you're spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Love now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go.
Love. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's right. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 37.
17. Yellow. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Pass complete to Royals. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Giants
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now they go screen, it's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd down and 6 now.
10 cycles. Set, ready. Check, smash, red. Hut.
Now Love. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Mark Andrews. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19. They're looking deep here for Flowers. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Zay Flowers, 75 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Ready, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Giants first down.
Going back to Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. Complete to right. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw now. Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Giants first down.
Watch out now. Set, ready. Hut.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. David Montgomery, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Open man, that's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Jackson. He'll get this complete to Trey Harris. Touchdown, Houston. Trey Harris, 56 yards. And the Texans have regained the lead.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Here's Love. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Right, here we go, set. Blue, 32.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Touchdown, Giants! Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
Rip, here we go.
Love throwing for it. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2, they don't get it.
Giants 20, Texans 19.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Jackson. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. On the return is Jones. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Green Jack, ready, set, go.
Looking to throw. Love. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Blue striker, ready, ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Hey, Alpha, sit high.
Now Jackson. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Jones on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't they? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
There's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
Ready, ready.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Switch, back, back.
They'll give this to Wright, running right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
Blue, stand, go, hut.
Love will sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Texans 19.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes that 9.9 times out of 10 just missed that one.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
At the Giants' 30-yard line.
Jackson now. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Gano's kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Throwing. Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
He's got his target. That's complete. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Shot, 17.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
180. Sit hot. 180.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Darius Alexander in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Play action. Now Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Throw caught by Flowers. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
4-yard gain.
Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
He gets it complete to Harris. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Now a give, running left is right. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. 45. Ready?
They go bootleg. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Right.
On play action. Love to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
1st and goal, Giants.
Here we go. 10 cycles. Black shot. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Ready, set.
Toss left to Montgomery. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is to inbounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it.
Jalen Wright from 3 yards out. And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. as he throws there incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Jackson from the shotgun.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson.
That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Michael Mayer,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Giants 39, Texans 28.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 15. First down.
They'll work the middle here with Wright.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
6, mega. Here we go. Ready?
Now Love. And this one finds McConkey.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Play fake. Here's Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Lad McConkey.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Jackson.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Jackson will throw again. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kalijah Cansey able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. To the right side, he finds his receiver Harris.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Christian McCaffrey, 30 yards. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's caught at the 2. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Here now, 2nd and 4. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Let's go, guard.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win,